everybody, welcome to Minecraft Studio, inspiration and education for our fabulous new to Red Robins launch of Busy Bunnies. Now, I know that you've bought it, you've got it all at home and you'll be using it, but this is just a little bit of inspiration showing you maybe something a little bit new. So I'm going to work with making my own reflection sheets. I've got a project in mind that I want to make, so I'm going to make my own using a new little button that I found, the lasso or lasso knife, you know, like cowboys and Indians kind of thing. So I'm going to use that and make my own reflection sheet for a project. Now, if you are somebody that has a craft club, like myself, here at the Academy, or anywhere else that you do, and you do it, maybe you do a share thing, doing your reflections like this, so everybody's working on the same project, is brilliant. So let's go over to the screen. I'll introduce you to the Busy Bunnies and we'll make our own reflection sheet. Follow me. So here we go. So I've already loaded in Busy Bunnies. Now at the top you can see your index sheets. Or let's go back a pace. Let's go back one. Let me open my Busy Bunnies. So scene building. Within scene building folder, as you all know, look at all these characters. Everybody's here. We have got them all, including the web, which I think is phenomenal because it means that you get all of the colourways as well, which again, brilliant, because once I've gone into scene building, go back to Busy Bunnies, that's the scene building, so they're the broken down elements. Here we have reflections, and these are the sheets I'm going to be working from. But again, here we have our lovely little bunnies, but we're going to get all the reflections in all the colourways. So you even get the reverse reflection sheets, and look, you get the colourways as well, which is just phenomenal. So getting the Minecraft Studio along with your dies is brilliant because you're getting more. So let's go back into Busy Bunnies again. Digistamps. Now, the digistamps are like the stamps. So maybe if this was a stamp collection, that's exactly what you're going to see here. These are like the line drawings. So creating something that's maybe a monochrome thing, or maybe you're creating a lovely little colouring book. But gone are the days of having to do the masking, because you can snip out with your little icons and things and actually make your own imagery that way. So let's go back into Busy Bunnies. Then we've got the backgrounds. The backgrounds are all the backing papers that, if I just open that, look at all these fabulous backing papers, lots of colours, which again is brilliant because they're all there ready for you to use with your Busy Bunnies. Somebody else's teeth today. But this here is phenomenal because these are the scenes. Now I'm scrolling down and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling. You have got 52 scenes. Look at that. The Busy Bunnies, you're going to be able to set them inside. So the Busy Bunnies are obviously gardening. So we've given you the garden aspects, or maybe it's something a little bit more tranquil, or maybe it's a cottage garden. And as you can see, let me bring some more of these on. We don't just give you A4, because you do get the A4. There we go, there's the A4 image. We give them landscape, portrait, and we also divide them into A5 sheets that you've just seen, which is giving you a lot more options to choose from to be able to build all your fabulous scenes. Now, the scene that I went with is actually the original, and I got it out of the reflections. So I'm going to go back to reflections because this is the folder I'm going to work with. This is where I got all of the actual imagery for. First of all, I want to rotate my sheet of paper, okay? So to do that, we're going to go into print at the top, click that. Down here, we've got portrait landscape. Click on there, and I'm going to turn that and make my screen now landscape, which is a lot easier for me to work with. Again, I'm now going to bring on the actual reflection. So if you were going to print this off as a reflection, that's what it looks like. But again, like I've said, we also give it in different colorways when you're working with the Minecraft Studio. So we've got 2 seasons going on here. This is the one I'm going to work with. I'm going to bring it in here, and I don't want all of this. I only want the image. So to use the lasso, I've got my image. It doesn't matter where it's placed, to be honest, okay? I'm going to click lasso knife. Now changes things for me. And I can draw around, and I've clicked my left button on my mouse and I'm holding that down. Okay, I don't have to be precise in any way, shape or form to do this. It is a very rough and ready way of actually cutting things out. I'm going to bring the screen in a little bit more, because here we've again got options. Keep outer, keep inner, and when you hover over it, it shows you the images. So if I come off it, if I say keep outer, the purple image on the screen disappears. Okay, so that's showing you, it's a preview of what's going to happen. Keep inner, that's the piece I want. You can cancel, which is then taking it back so you can do it again. You can copy or you can cut. What I need is keep inner. Okay, so I'm going to now centralise that in the middle of my screen, because I actually want to make it bigger. On here, we've got our normal squares. We've got them on each corner and we've got them in the centres. On the corner, it changes to a diagonal arrow, and that changes your image by aspect ratio. So it means it keeps it the same, okay? I can also make it tall and thin, or I can elongate it this way. It's entirely up to you. But can you see, if I bring that off there, I've still got the white piece around the edge. That's because we've snipped it out of an original image. But that's what I want. I wanted to make it bigger. I've got a more fuller image and it's a bigger piece. That's exactly what I needed. So from there on, I would then click print and send it to my printer. So that's the first piece of imagery that I want. I'm now going to go and get a new sheet of paper. Click. And that's how I think about it with the digital crafting, because again, even though I've been working with it for quite a few years, only a little tiny bit, but over the last 18 months, I've really got into the Minecraft Studio and found that working with digital crafting is just as much fun as working as it is with a card, actual physical card. I love it to be able to plan cards as well, to have a look, is it going to work? Sizing and things like that. So what I'm now going to do is create my own actual reflection sheet. So I'm in the reflection sheets because I'm going to use my dies to cut these out. So they're going to be the right size. So first of all, I'm bringing on the actual wheelbarrow. I don't need all the others. I only want one. So again, I'm going to click my lasso knife and I'm going to go around like so. And you can see I'm not being particularly careful. Let go. Keep inner. So put that to one side. And then I need, bear with me while I find him. I need this one. So again, click my lasso. Go around, because I need my sprouts. Go around here. Okay, all the way around. Stop. Keep the inner. That's my second piece. Okay, so I want that one. I then need, let me delete that. I'm trying to find glasses on. That's a good idea. Yeah, do I need this one? No, I don't. I am looking for, bear with me while I find them. Again, I don't think it's that one. No, delete. I need my little man with the grass. There we go. Snoozer. I need him. Again, lasso. Changes on the screen. And we're just going to go around. Now, because I don't want to get too close, because obviously I'm going to place my die over this, I'm going to catch that little bit of grass, okay? because I still need to have what we would refer to as a bleed line. Keep inner, okay, so that's number 3. So here he is. There's my, oh, drag him on properly. Again, lasso. Do-do-do. And you can make as many silly noises while you're doing this as you would like. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm now looking for this little bunny here. And I love him in his blue coat. I think he's fabulous. So lasso again, final time. But can you see I'm actually creating, I want to keep inner. So this is now going to be my version of a reflection sheet. So I can pop that one there. This one I'm going to rotate round. So I'm going to slide him in there like so. He's going to come down here. He's going to sit here. And then if I drag on my wheelbarrow, oops, and sit that there, that is my reflection sheet that I've made for myself. Okay. Now, I know that I like to do my decoupage layers in 3s. So I would probably print 3 of these off, or what I would try and do is that I would right click, copy, right click, paste. So I've got 2 of those, yeah? And as you can see, when you cut them out, you've got that white piece. You can get a lot closer if you wanted to, but just be aware when you're overlapping, you don't want to overlap too far. So that one on there, that one down there, move it down, okay? So I could now copy and paste him. So move him up there, bring him on, like so. Whatever's hanging over the sheet, that's only white. So I'm not going to worry too much about that because it won't print it anyway. But I can rotate that slightly and bring him in. So can you see I'm creating my own reflections? So I could fill that page, print that off, delete the elements that I don't want and print another one off. So I've got just enough for the project that I'm going to make. So coming back over here, hello. I like this. So here we have, that's my backing paper I created from the reflection, ready and raring to go and cut, ready for my dies. And then these are all my little animals that I made ready from my own reflection sheet. So from there, all I would do would save it or just send it to print. Print it as many times as I need for that particular project. And then you've got your own reflections ready and raring to go. Maybe you're doing something for a wedding card. And rather than printing off loads of stuff, because now on that reflection sheet, I can lay every one of those dies out and cut it out in one pass. So I'm cutting one card, all my details, all in one pass of my die machine. Put them to one side, lay them on again, one pass again. So if you're batch making and you're making cards to sell, maybe it's a kit and you've got your card on your stall and then you're kitting it up for somebody to take away and actually make themselves. This way is going to speed everything up by making your own reflections. So that's the new inspiration. That's the new button for you all to go away and play with, the lasso knife. And I'm sure you're going to have loads of fun because you can use that even with your own imagery, bringing it in and importing it into Minecraft Studio. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, that like button. Also, press that little bell so you get notifications of everything that we're sending you. And I'll see you all again soon. You take care. Bye.
If you want to see more from Highlight Crafts, make sure you click the like button. Subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below. And click the bell icon to receive notifications of all of our future content. You can also click here to see our latest video, or click here to see more videos like this one.